There we go, we should be online. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Where did he go?
Refilling my O2.
Fair enough. You might want to build some more tanks, I don't think we've got any spares.
Oh, it was the tank I was refilling.
I should probably get rid of this holo scooter, since we're not using the holographic radar. Unless you want to turn it into something else.
Not really, I don't really need anything at the moment.
I wonder if it'd do as a small tug.
We have the drone. Miner. Yeah, we could. You could use it as a move things from place to place kind of ship.
Yeah, I might just stick some landing gear on the front. I'll just get rid of some of the extra unnecessary stuff.
Righto. I'm gonna go work on the ship.
Oh, cool.
While
I'll come and join you there in about 5
station.
minutes. I'll just do a little bit of quick stuff with this one.
Okay. Oof, the game is angry today. I am getting a lot of rubber banding.
Oh, that's no good. That could be because we're trying to stream.
No, I think I'm just still loading in stuff because I don't have some textures for some of the machines yet.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll wait anyway. We'll give it a half-hour test at least to just see how things go.
No, stream.
I'm not actually watching the chat or anything, so who knows what's going on there. Not that it really matters.
I'll load it up. Could you send me a link to it really quick?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think it's just us at the moment.
Alright, I just realised I should probably park the tug as well. It's just kind of floating just off the edge of the base. I should unload some of the ice too.
Yeah, I think that might help in the long run.
Looks like there's room for me to slip in underneath the velocity or sort of behind it. Does that look okay to you?
There's a spot up here by the hangar. You might be able to run a connector straight up to the where I'm at now.
Oh, can you see where I am? I'm actually closing on a connector right here.
Oh, that one. Yeah, you got room there, I think. Close. A little bit more.
There we are.
Lock it.
All good.
Good job.
I'll unload some ice. Won't be a sec.
Copy that.
There we go. I might as well just leave it here.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Looking good.
Oh, there you are.
What would you like me to do?
Thank you. So the area in the front where the cockpit is, I don't want the cockpit to be there. The pilot seat there.
Right.
What I would like to do is do a small stairway or something up here, and have a command and control center up here, maybe with glass or something. I'm not
Okay.
good at building with the glass, but I noticed you're pretty good at it.
Oh, maybe. We'll see how we go.
You're better at it than I am.
Some of this is just temporary because I want to replace one of the conveyor blocks and I didn't want it to detach.
You're fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a timer for that air vent thing.
How do you mean?
Well, I was gonna try and set it up to where you would enter and exit through the air lock down there, and it would pressurize and unpressurize the room. But I might have to just set up a control panel in there to do it.
Yeah, or a sensor.
Yeah.
So I was going to put, all windows around the four whatsies there, and some slope blocks to get up to them.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I'll build some more of the blocks and let you have a better look at it.
I like what I see so far. So it's not really a problem, but it may be an issue in the future. We may have to adjust the stairwell a little bit.
Sure. How do you mean?
I kind of got stuck in there in the color changer.
Oh, okay. I could make that block above there
you can kind of
a
squeeze in and
slope
out.
block, which should solve the problem, I hope.
I was just thinking, have the stairwell come up here, and just put a block there, and then you can put like a, or actually you could just put a catwalk there with the two sides corner.
I think you better do it. I can't quite understand what you mean.
Well, that's not the right spot, but yeah. Oh, my welder disappeared.
That
Oh,
looks
did I
fine.
bump into you?
Energy low.
Now I just have to think of something for the roof. I think I know how to do it. Do you want it just above their heads or 2 blocks high?
Just do what you think you would like best.
Okay, I'll try and provide maximum vision. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I kind of added some windows back here, but I'm second guessing myself on them.
It's definitely not going to be military grade. I mean, it will be wide open if someone wanted to attack it.
Well, it's not really supposed to be a military outpost kind of thing.
No, you're right.
I was just thinking it could be like, you know.
Well, that's odd. I seem to be frozen. My mouse might have died.
Rip. Yeah, I don't like these windows. I don't like them at all. I wish we could invert the black side of the windows.
No, it turns out I'm just really dumb. I sat in a chair to recharge and didn't realise. Why can't I move? Why not a moving when the mouse moving?
Well, that doesn't make you...
Make no sense.
As he spins the entire ship in circles.
Luckily that's not possible. Well, I see what you mean about it looking like there's a big chunk has been taken out of the moon. From this angle, the black stripe makes it look like there's just a big piece missing.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think he's seeing what I'm seeing. It definitely...
Definitely time for a screenshot.
We blew up the moon.
Oh, I haven't made this symmetrical. Damn it. Oh well, at least I caught it here.
Anything but that, no.
It's very upsetting. Bilateral symmetry is very important to me.
Oh no, one thing we definitely both agree on is symmetry, especially on something like this.
I'm a
While the
bilaterally...
inside may not entirely be symmetrical.
Mostly. Yeah, but I'm a bilaterally symmetrical life form. I want everything I make to be the same. Yeah, that's better.
So we got a comment in the video saying that there's an issue with the audio.
Oh, okay. Doesn't surprise me. It's really hard to monitor in real time because otherwise, you get feedback and the rest of it. So, yeah, this is just going to be a little test, which may disappear if it turns out to be not working very well.
I don't know. They may be talking about my mic. I'm just using a regular headset mic instead of some
No, I don't.
boom
Yeah,
mic thing like most.
I mean, I may be too loud now. I may be too soft still. The background sound may be too low now because I turned it down further. It's hard to guess. I'll actually have to have a listen to the actual stream afterwards and see where the problem is.
I'm stuck. No, help me. I'm stuck. I can't get out. Whatever should I do?
What? I can hardly hear you.
I was messing with you. I was like, oh, I'm stuck. Help me. I can't get out. Whatever shall I do? I'm stuck.
Oh, yes. I don't know. I'm thinking about using the 3x3s, but they may be just a little bit too big.
You lost me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Buddy.
Oh, 3x3 windows for the cockpit up here. I think they're just a bit too high. I might actually make it too high.
Yeah, I like this. Kind of got a homey feel. It's funny. I asked them about the audio, and I'm still waiting on a reply. I don't know if they're even watching anymore.
Yeah, now this is where it gets interesting. The corner points, trying to join them up can be a bit tricky. I might try putting an angled window block in these corners. Otherwise, I don't think it's going to be airtight. The technique I was trying to use was to add another block outside and then have one reversed to fit into the place where it won't let you place one to complete the corner. But it looks like it's not going to be airtight if I do that.
Why not just do solid blocks going up the sides? I don't mind it.
Oh, I could, but first I'd like to try
if
the
you
angled.
want.
I'll try some angled windows up, and that will be just as good, I think.
Yeah. I was gonna suggest you could use the what is it, the corner block with the solid corner facing out, so you have the half slope inside.
Oh, so you know there's slopes inside rather than the current solid blocks.
Like this.
Oh yeah, we could do that. I guess I was just trying to maybe do that, but with a window block that's the same sort of shape and size. If I can do that, it'll mean there's no breaks in vision, which is better. But then I'm worried about getting the right blocks for the roof. We'll see what happens.
Well, either way. I mean, this is structurally sound, and then the other way, kind of, like you said, more visibility. I'm gonna grab a drink and I'll be right back, buddy.
No worries, mate.
I'm gonna crash in this cryopod for a second. Be right back.
No worries.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello, I'm up here.
I don't think my headphones are working.
That's no good. How will you hear my pearls of wisdom?
There we go. I don't know. However, would I hear it?
Mildly AFK for a moment.
No, yeah. I think I hit the volume switch on the headset when I got up.
Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the audio till after we're finished. We can work that out after. I think too often we get held up by technical issues. We just might as well keep going most of the time and then fix it after.
To be honest, in the videos I'm a lot louder than you are, but other than that, I don't really hear any issues with the stream right now.
Yeah, I mean I've moved my
I'm
microphone a lot closer to my mouth now, so I should be a little bit louder because I noticed that too. But that was the only problem I noticed, and I turned down the background a little bit.
Yeah. No, I don't hear any problems with the stream right now. I have it playing in the background. It's kind of hard to keep track of things every now and then, but since we got that, comment, I've been keeping track of it. There's no issues for me.
Yeah, and I'm not quite ready to spend 10 grand on a microphone, so, this is probably as good as the sound quality will get.
Well, that and the fact that you're in Australia and I'm in the US, and it's a completely different day for you than it is me, and we're still playing a game together. That fact alone is horrifying, let alone the fact that we can actually talk to each other while playing it.
And I do have an air conditioner here right next to me, which may be making a bit of white noise, but that's life. I've got the suppression on, so it should be getting rid of some of that.
Yeah, and I got the heater next to me, literally like a foot from me, trying to keep it warm in here. So pretty much the same for me. Whoa, what was that?
I didn't notice anything.
I can't tell if that sound was in the game or in real life. That was a loud explosion.
Oh, that's odd. Hopefully not local.
I think there was a car wreck outside my house again.
That's not great.
The lights flickered, so...
Do you want to go and have a look, or...?
I just did. I looked out the window right next to my my chair, and I see a bunch of parked lights up the road, but I think it should be okay. I don't see any fire. There's a police officer who stays stationed just up the road from where I'm at because of how many car accidents happen in this area.
Oh, that's not great.
Well, it goes from 55 miles per hour to 40 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour in relatively a quarter of a mile. So, it gets bad sometimes. I think there was one week we had I think it was a car wreck every day for 3 days straight, right in front of the house, literally right in front of our house.
Oh, that's no good at all. I have to use single 1x1 windows for the roof because otherwise it wants me to start, halfway through the block. It doesn't like me sticking it edge on edge. It's weird.
No, that's what I did down there. I like the 1x1 blocks. They look they kind of give it like a window frame look.
The big test will be whether my corner plan works. I'll just test now.
All in all, I think we're doing pretty good on this. I like it. After we get done with that, all we got to do is a little detailing and we'll be good.
Yeah. Yay, it's actually going to work.
So I'm thinking that we might have to figure out something for an airlock to separate these two areas.
Sure.
Man, rubber banding.
It could be because I'm placing a lot of blocks quickly.
No, I think it was because I was trying to do a bunch of fast movements really quick, and it was having trouble keeping up with the latency and stuff. When I move around normally, there's no issues.
Now we just got to find out if it's airtight. After I actually build it all.
Okay, time for me to leave the ship. I'm phasing in and out of things.
I think it's because I'm building.
No, I just think it's the latency issue. I have a, on the Shift F1 menu, I have a physics update that's been waiting for about 27 minutes now. And that's when I started having the problems. And then I've been waiting for about 30 minutes for the world to do an update.
It sounds like you might need to log back in. Like log out and log back in.
Energy
I
low.
might, but the problem is the last time I did that, it wouldn't let me back in.
How much more do we need to do with this after I finish this top cockpit? Would we be ready to take it to the moon?
I think just a turret on the two sides, I think, and that should be it. Unless you think we should just leave turrets off of it.
It's up to you. I don't think they're essential. Hopefully we're going to have enough military stuff around it to protect it.
Alright, what else could we use in this thing? It's basically empty, other than maybe some random junk here and there.
Now, as long as we've got a refinery and an assembler.
There's that phone.
No idea who that was. They may ring back. Sorry about that.
Doesn't bother me, life happens.
I'm just hoping it wasn't too loud in your ears.
It was, but it's okay. Like I said, life happens.
I don't want to kill the audience or make them deaf. You know, how will they appreciate my work?
Hey, could you do me a favor?
What's that, mate?
Could you come here for a second and grab these components that are floating around?
Once I work out where here
right in
is,
front of
I
me.
will.
Thank you, sir.
No worries.
Energy critical.
Oh no, one of the large thrusters is off by 1 block. It bothers me so much. Poor velocity. You're a mutant.
I think we almost need a welder ship for up here as well.
Honestly, I'd rather build by hand in space because it's easier to move around.
Oh, I'm just having to make, you know, a trip to the
Multiple
resources
trips.
thing every 2 windows or 3 windows or something, so it gets a bit wearing.
I mean, you could, that ship that you have inside, you could turn that into a welder.
Yeah, it's not quite right. I'd probably just rebuild it from start. The easiest thing would probably be to project the atmospheric welder that we already have and just replace all of the atmospheric thrusters with ion thrusters.
Trying to think of how I want to do this, but every idea I come up with kind of meh. You know what I mean?
No, it looks fine. Unless it's something you haven't built. I mean, what you've got there looks fine.
I mean for detail work. I mean, on the outside. I want to try and cover up the tops of the hydrogen, or I'm sorry, oxygen tanks, but I'm not sure how to do it. That's what I forgot. I forgot to add a hydro tank to this. They need to make a small hydro tank design, like the oxygen tank there, and make a large oxygen tank design like the hydro tank. That way everyone is confused and not just me.
No, that makes perfect sense to me. Alright, should be sealed.
Dum dum dum.
I could certainly replace the corner blocks with slope blocks to make it sort of look more symmetrical, but I don't think it's 100% necessary.
I was gonna add half blocks, or replace the outer layer with half blocks, and then do some half slope blocks running along the rim, or maybe some do those and then do the double layered blocks. What is it? The double slope over top of the oxygen tanks.
Oh yeah, sounds good. I'm sure it'll look fine. Mildly AFK for a moment. Yeah, I've got to make some room at the top of the stairs here for people to walk around. I'm going to have to make these outside blocks half slopes, I think.
You could make another walkway, kind of like what I did down there. If you move that out one block, and then you should be able to make stairwells. So I don't think the room is pressurized because the
No, it isn't.
the vent that's in that doorway, it isn't going to fill up the room. I think it's just too big.
Oh no, that shouldn't be a problem. Once we get the seal, there must be somewhere that's not sealed yet. But I got rid of
I
those
think it's
edges
around the
because I
cargo
think we need to
containers.
redo that stairway completely because otherwise it's just going to make too weird. I thought we could extend it over to this side, you know, like in a straight line from the first level that you made there up to the where the walkway is, and then keep going in the same direction up.
If you wanted, you could do 2 regular staircases going up to here, and then do 2 sharp ones going up either side.
Would you like to do that? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but it sounds good.
Yeah, somebody needs to make a battery pack. That has to be a thing.
I did leave this existing seat here, just it's got a little window that looks out on the connector. Might be just a good spot to sit when you're trying to line up a connector.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, okay, so we decided to leave it. That's good.
Oh, we can still get rid of it. I just thought I'd accommodate it in case you liked it like this.
It wasn't really a like or dislike thing. It was just kind of something I threw there to dock.
I think once the hydrogen tank's hooked up, you should be able to, because of where it is sitting on the, I think it's sitting on a conveyor, it should reload your hydrogen and your oxygen when you sit in it.
Ooh, nifty.
I think.
Maybe we should, yeah. I was gonna say, if that does work, maybe we should run some underneath the ones up there.
Yeah, might be the missing, you know, we are connected to oxygen tanks here and we are connected to hydrogen tanks, so, and it's not doing it, so maybe it doesn't do it anymore, only the cockpits.
Aw.
Yeah, I don't seem to be getting it. Oh yeah, that looks good. I'm going to go and hunt for where there may
And
be a
then you
leak.
have your, yeah, I think it's the cargo containers.
Oh yeah, I can see stars through here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We may have to go around and completely armor up the outside of the cargo containers.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, it's pretty basic, but it looks like it turned out well.
What do you think about this? Over here. At the, right here. For emergency, refinery access, but still support the stairs.
Oh yeah, very nice.
It's come together. It's starting to look like home. Ooh, I have an idea for this. It's possible I should make these flight seats instead, otherwise you won't be able to sort of look out the window. Well, we can leave the one down here with the connector as the main cockpit and have those as flight seats or even just passenger seats.
I might just make one of them a flight seat and leave the other three as, you know, they probably all should be flight seats when it comes down to it, otherwise there's no point having the windows. I'll just convert them.
Copy that. So if we add Tim to this, I thought of maybe using the LCD panels and text panels to show the status of the ship.
Sure. I mean, as long as, yeah, I prefer it just to be a script rather than an actual mod, as you can imagine.
Well, the mod is just to have the script in your script blueprint inventory thing when you access a programmable block.
Yeah, there's lots that are just scripts.
It actually doesn't.
You know, like that you just download as a script and it doesn't sort of require.
Yeah, that's all it
cool.
is. Yeah, I like that. It'll show you everything, and you got a clear view of the connector.
Yeah, I think you'll need to replace the conveyor tubes on the outside here with conveyor blocks, because they'll actually allow you to seal up the side there. Sorry, the conveyor junctions.
Okay.
But you're also going to have a problem at the edges of the oxygen tanks. I think, unless they actually make a seal when there's a block next to them.
We may have to just do the armoring on the inside. What do you think?
Oh, sure, if there's room.
I mean, some of the spots we kind of can't. Well, for like the areas around the refineries, we can't. So, not 100% on that.
Well, I can see where I could add a shell outside here to seal it up. So do you want me to start doing that?
Yeah, go ahead. As long as it doesn't get in the way of the arms for the solar panels, we should be good.
I'm just worried about whether the oxygen tanks form a seal with blocks next to them.
I mean, we can move them if needed. We can always remove one of the refineries.
Oh, there's no need for that. I can easily make a wall here. It's just, you know, if the oxygen tanks make a seal. If they don't, I'd have to just go out one block further.
Yeah, just go ahead and go out 1 block further. You should be able to use the full block on the, around the rotor. But if you're up for it, you could actually do half blocks through the entire thing, and that would reduce the amount of weight, I think.
Alright, I'll give that a try. I might need to remove some of these gyros.
Oh yeah, go ahead. That was a pre-update, so yeah. If we need to, we can move them inside or something. Sorry for the lag spike there. Hope it wasn't too bad for you.
No, it's just momentary.
Okay, Tim is up and running. So now all we have to do is write Tim in the objects that we want it to control.
Sounds good.
I think I'm gonna close out of the stream. I think that's the reason why I'm having some lag issues.
Sure, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, that looks like one side finished except for the sides. I've just got to go AFK for a sec. Are you still there, Darth?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
cool. Anyway, I might end the stream there since I've got to go AFK. And I don't think we'll be breaking anyone's heart anyway. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Do you want to say goodbye, Darth?
Yeah, sure. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a nice evening. Remember to leave a like and a share. Leave a comment down below. And always, leave a nice subscribe for and hacks. Helps him, helps the channel. Everybody have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Darth. Okay, see you tomorrow, everyone.